That's how you know where we are. Same road. Anyway, chill fan, and still there's nobody behind us. Nobody behind us at all. Chill fan kept saying, "Man, I may have to hold you back for your sabbatical." Um, but it kept like me think I was going. He said, "I might have to, I might not," And all of a sudden, we get about we get about. Um, it was actually like 3 days before my sabbatical, 2 days before my sabbatical. There's a crane right there, big old crane. We're 2 days from my sabbatical, and Teal comes to me and says, "Brett, I'm gonna need you to stay for a while." And I said, "Can you do that?" And I knew the job I was doing was worthless. All I was doing was scheduling stuff, but I needed my job. So I said, "Yeah, I'll do it." I mean, I was waiting for that vacation. I'd planned for a whole year until did that. So it's just for a week. It's just for a week. I think it was just for a week. I know one time he said 2 weeks. One time he said a week. I said, yeah, I can do that. So I'm going to keep it over here because I don't want to see the name of that dumpster. You can't do a copyright if you don't see the name of a dumpster. You can't copyright a log. Anyway, he said, we'll do it for, oh, turn that off too. I'm going to turn that off too. He said, you do it for a year and, or for a week or 2 weeks, whatever. I said, yeah, fine. That's fine. I'll go ahead and do that for you. I'll work another week or two. Now, originally, I had planned on going to the Grand Canyon. That was my plans until ruined it, so I didn't do it. I couldn't go to the Grand Canyon. And then he waited, and all of a sudden he goes, Brett, I'm going to need you. He waited till about another day or two before, and he goes, I'm going to need you to stay for another week. Okay, I guess I can do it. I was looking forward to this. I'm going to pull this phone down. The Lord God tells me to turn left for a reason, so I do. So we're going this way. And so the Lord God tells me, so Till Fan tells me another week, and I say, okay, yes, Till, I'll stay another week. And so I do. And then he comes to me again, and it's like a day before again, he goes, Brett, I'm going to have to keep you for another week. I said, okay, that's fine. And you know what he did? He made me run out of money. I had money, and I was ready because I wanted to do stuff on my month off. And he made me run out of money. And then he comes to me and goes, Brett, guess what? We can let you take your sabbatical now. We can let you take it. So it was like June. It was already in June. It's June 5th. I was supposed to take it over May, the whole month of May. He made me wait till June 5th, June 6th, something like that. Then I could take my sabbatical. So I take my sabbatical and I run out of money. And all I can do is drive around Austin and do nothing. Just drive around. Go in the stores, walk around. I finally get to go to Six Flags with Han at the end of it. I wanted to do something. Couldn't do nothing. We're going tractor. Couldn't do nothing. But anyway, somewhere around like the middle of my sabbatical, all of a sudden, my attorney calls for my divorce and he says, Brett, I'm supposed to turn right here. I'm supposed to turn right here. Anyway, gotta turn right here because I don't want to get these dumpsters. You can't, even though it's backwards to me, I don't want to see, but there's a house over here. So you see that. Anyway, there's no cars. He waited until I was a month, until about 2 weeks, and then my attorney calls me and says, Brett, you owe me $300 and something dollars. It's like $360, $370, something like that. I was like, why? I thought the divorce is already over, And he goes, well, I've been making phone calls for you. I had to make phone calls to finish it. And it's like, well, okay, I'll pay you. And he had already retired and stuff too. He already retired. Gegenheimer or whatever his name. He's can't think of his name. But I was told that was going to be my attorney, and that was my attorney. Anyway, he did the same stuff. Everybody did too. He did the same stuff. Everybody did. But I'm supposed to go straight here. The Lord God tells me to go straight here. I don't know where I'm at. All I know is I'm going this direction. There's a car. Look at that. There's a car right here at this intersection. Isn't that crazy? I'm not even pointing at that sign. I'm not even pointing it. There's just a little highway. I'm on that road. And anyway, Tilfan, my attorney calls me and says, well, you owe me that much money, and you got to pay. I said, okay, I'll pay it. I don't have the money right now. Can I pay it? I'll get the money for you. So okay. So what I do is I take a guitar that I had signed by Steve Vai. First, I tried to sell a Washington Redskins helmet, or football, Washington Redskins football, or John Riggins, Clint Deere signed it. It was worth some money at the time. It's worth at least $100. But I was told they were worth more than that. I was going to take anything for it. Oh, nobody will take that football. It's not worth anything here. You're in the wrong state for that football. So, okay. So I try to sell Steve Vai guitar. I take it down. It's a green guitar signed by Steve Vai. There's a green guitar signed by Steve Vai. I'm not to record this bridge for you guys. The Lord God tells me not to record this bridge. You're going to look at the tree. You don't want to see this bridge. It's a wooden bridge. Anyway. So, they wouldn't take my guitar. They said because it had the signature, they wanted me to wipe the signature off of it. I didn't want to do that. I was going to. I was getting ready to. And finally they said, well, the reason we can't is because it has little cracks on the side of the fret. The fretboard. I was like, okay, fine. I mean, $100 for a guitar. It was a good guitar. It works great. I had all my stuff in drop D on it. It's a great guitar. I can film this road. Where's the stop sign? Anyway, they said no. And all of a sudden I get home and I'm like, what am I going to do for money? And I'm trying to freak out. And there's no cars. And all of a sudden, my boss calls me, Bill Bartol, my old boss from Intel, from Motorola, calls me. He says, hey, Brett, we need you to work for us. Can you come down and work? I said, yeah, I could use some money. I need to earn around $400 or something like that. Something like that's what I said. So, well, yeah, we can bring you in. The only day he had me doing some technician work, building cables and stuff. Really, that's technician work. But he had a little sign on the wall that said 420 on it. I told him what it was. I said, just take that down. They'll come in and they'll sweep this place for drugs. It's 420. That's your holiday. That's your holiday, Austin, Oklahoma. Anyway, he had me do work for him and stuff. And I'm going to show you no one's behind me. And I kind of finished all the work that I was going to do, but I worked on my sabbatical over my holiday. I had to work for like 3 days, maybe I think 3 days or 4 days. I think it was 3. But I worked just enough hours to earn $400. And what he did to make sure I earned the $400, because he knew how much I needed, is he made me hang shelves. He's paying me $30 an hour to hang shelves. You don't pay somebody $30 an hour to hang shelves. Come on, guys. The Lord God tells me to turn right here, so I turned right. And anyway, we're hanging shelves, and I finish it, and I said, well, there's a shelf. So, okay. He goes, well, looks like, I said, wow, looks like I earned all that, I worked that many hours. He goes, yeah. And so, instead of them paying me, because they didn't pay me on time, they were supposed to pay me on time, so my boss gives me $400, and I pay him back. I pay him right back as soon as I get paid. Paid him right back as soon as I got paid. I told him, you don't need to do this. You don't need to do all this stuff. So you have to. You know, I have to make sure you get paid. Well, I'm making sure you guys get paid too. Paid back. What you did to me is a crime. Anyway, I got my $400. I paid my $400 to my attorney. Somehow my boss, Bill Bartol, knew I was out of money. He knew it. Somehow he knew it. I'm going to put the phone lower. Back here so you can see it. I'm going to keep it going, though. Look, the rough part of the road. They meet us right on the rough part of the road. Notice the camera was back here, so they shouldn't be able to see it. It's all dark back here. Shouldn't be able to see it. The Lord God tells me to turn left. Left, right here. Now, the highway's up there. I saw cars flying by on the highway. So I know the highway's up there. But the Lord God tells me to turn left here. So I do exactly as the Lord God tells me. It's 11:59. You know it's not nighttime, so it can't be midnight. It's 11:59, December 26th. This is what I'm doing. Is to, hey, there's a little silo for you. That's what we're doing. We're driving around because you guys won't tell the truth. You got to test them here. You got to test them there. Here, test them here. Test them there. Well, this person said he has to be able to do this to prove he's not this, so he does it. Well, he didn't do it. We didn't get him again. Got to try it again. So you got to send me out again. Got to test him here. No, you guys are just trying to run me out of money. Don't worry. The plague's real. God did what he wanted to do. He did what he wanted to do. But look, I get to see a bunch of farmland. This is what Oklahoma is. A wasteland. Oh, here comes a car. They want me to film these houses. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. There he goes. He turned. They want me to film these houses. I'm not going to film the houses. All I did was slow down. Little rocky roads here. Oh, not going to film that sign either. Not going to film that sign. I know what road I'm on. I'm not going to film these houses for you. There's a blue water tower in the distance. And I just passed Katy Lane. Now I'm going to start filming again. I'm going to turn the camera off. Just so you know, nobody's behind me. One little car is in front of me. But nobody's seen the plates. Nobody's seen my plates. So I'm going to turn it off because I got to save my juice. My phone battery.